Okay, viewers, please, sincerely sorry for the obstruction from the network and taking you off and start all over again. We have been able to put call across to Casmire, who is supposed to be the husband of this woman, and in few minutes thereabout, Casmire will be with us in this place, and we'll have to hear from you. So let him respond back to this allegation we have against him in this office. So in few minutes, while we are still summarizing on what she's saying, then we wait for Casmire to put call across to this house. And for some of you that have any that have seen any reason to put call across to this house, either by advice or whatever, so we cannot judge yet until we listen to Mr. Casmire, which is the husband of this woman, so as to know how to have a final conclusion on this matter. Thank you. As I was saying, ma'am, I asked you before now, because you said before, when you return back to Nigeria with your child after he deported you people via the government, which is 2017. Which year? August 2017. Which year exactly which month exactly, or which year did the guy he sent to you to come to monitor you, which year, which month did the person come to live with you? I can't hear you.
I guess it's ending of 2017. That's same year.
Ending of 2000. Can you shift back? Ending of 2000.
Yes, that's same year. Or earlier 2018.
Earlier 2018 or 2017. Okay. Did you tell your family about that?
The recording?
Yes.
No, I didn't tell them.
Why didn't you tell them?
No, I later told them. I later told one of my elder sisters.
But
that CCC, he sent somebody to come and make recording this, that. It was like, hey, you should bring the evidence. Now, if it's what you will use and removing the dowry on your head, since he needed an evidence before he can remove the dowry on your head. So that my elder sister was like, I should just be calm and let him do whatever he likes. And he's the man, I can't fight him when it's over there in India. That he has to come back to Nigeria and bring whatever evidence he has, and he can be able to remove the dowry, and everybody will go its way.
okay, your elder sister is aware
Yes.
that he sent someone to come
I
and.
told him, yeah, I told them.
Okay, even you on your own, did you see anything wrong in that? Did you see anything wrong?
In him getting a video?
Yes.
In him getting a record?
In you, yeah. In what you did?
Yeah, in fact, just like, I don't know, like he has been looking for something and I gave him something to, since he said the only, like I gave him what he can use as an evidence. Frankly speaking, I was just a kind of, yeah, I said some things like the phone conversation, but I never even happened, I didn't even meet the person. I wanted to like, okay, let me cut phone, we discuss, and that was it. I never knew he was bringing somebody to record as an evidence.
Doing it as a fun.
Yes, I'm just having like a male to woman conversation that a guy will say, how are you? I'm fine. Are you married? No, I'm not married. Okay, I was once married, but no longer married. No, conversation like that. And I never knew.
Yeah, why would you tell somebody that you are not married when you are still married?
No, I said I was once married, but not anymore.
But you are still married to this moment.
Because he refused to. I don't know how I'm going to put it. He still insists on me getting married to him, while he is telling my people that it's over, and he's like, he's torturing me physically and emotionally.
No. Can we get this thing
Okay.
right? You told the person you are like how do I put it?
Married and not
No,
longer
the
married.
person you are communicating with,
Yes.
you told the person you were once married.
Okay.
You are no longer married.
Yeah.
While you are still married.
Yeah.
So why would you open such conversation with somebody, with another man, as a married woman?
That was the mistake I did, which I accepted.
Okay, if that, well, how many person now? How many
No,
men have
just
you been
one person.
communicating
Just
with?
one person.
Just one person.
Just one person.
Okay, how would you expect the man, your husband, to believe you that the one he caught you with? Because before a man begin to um, um, lay an ambush in a relationship, he must have been suspecting your funny move, the way you talk, the way you behave, or however. For him to have sent someone to come and monitor you or listen to your conversation with other men, he must have been suspecting
Look
you.
at the threats I gave to him, because I'm this kind of person. When I'm angry, I can say anything. When we had issue over there in India, when he was like, go, 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 and I threatened, I said, you are pushing me away. Don't let me to do what I will do that you will not like. And definitely, I'm going to hurt you the way you have been hurting me. You have slept with my friend. You have slept with my news. All those things. Do you know how I feel emotionally? And I'm threatening him that
He slept with your friend.
Yes.
Did you?
I caught, like, I'm good in catching him. I don't know. God just gave me that. I'm just good in catching him. Just like as I caught him in India there. When I said he was coming out in bedroom with a woman, he gave me a slap. I have caught him, and he has been doing this. I said, do you know you are killing me emotionally? And I made a promise to him and told him that when I will retaliate my own back, I will go and look for your brother, or I'll look for your best friend. That was the threat I gave to him.
You tell a man that you are married to that if you want to repay back,
yes, I said it.
You will sleep. You either sleep with your husband, the brother, or his friend.
Yes, that was what I threatened him.
And the person you are communicating with, that you were caught chatting or having conversation with, is his friend.
Happens to be his friend.
Okay, so how is that a threat?
That was not the even person. That was not the person I was even having the conversation with.
But you say the person is his friend.
No, the person is not his friend. I told him that if I want to sleep with a man, or I want to wicked you the way you have slept with my friend and my niece, that will go and look for your friend or your brother and sleep with.
That is what I'm saying. But
yes.
When you said
the conversation I had, I said they have a recording. It was not even his friend. Look at what happened with his friend. Then
you have the conversation with you.
I don't have it.
Okay.
My phone was faulty, so I've repaired it so many times ago.
Okay.
The reason why he brought this issue of this in my Facebook, because I don't hide anything for him when I was in my marriage. He knows everything about me. My Facebook, he knows the password.
Yeah.
And when we separated, I was still using the same Facebook. So being that the threat I gave to him.
Are you people separated?
No, being that when he said the marriage was over and he brought us back to Nigeria, I was still using the same Facebook. And it happens to be that I chatted one of his friends and say hello. I was the one that chatted him. I said, and then I was even looking for a financial support.
Yeah.
And I chatted with his friend. So I never knew that all my chatting that he was seeing it based on he has the password. So when I now chatted with his friend now said, I'm on my way. I can't chat it. I can't chat now. Send me your number. I will call you later. Are you guys in Nigeria? That was the chat.
So what were you chatting with the person?
I wanted an financial assistant from him.
You just said, what was the comment?
We didn't even chatted like, hello, hi, madam, it's you. I'm on the way now. I'm driving. I can't chat. Send me your number. I will call you when I'm no longer on the steering.
Okay.
He now saw the chat. He now called me and said, yes, you said it. That we were going to sleep with my friend. Oh, you started sleeping with him already. And I laughed. I laughed over it. I never knew it was good. You sure you understand? And I laughed over it. I said, oh, so you are getting angry when you have been sleeping with my friends and my niece. So you can be this angry. We ended the conversation. And this the same friend, the reason why he brought in that issue with this the same friend, there was a time because I wouldn't want to say some certain things, but he's pushing me now to open up some secrets.
Let us see what you have to say.
This is the same of his friend when we were in India.
Yeah.
Because my husband is this kind of person. He likes being on top, as in riding people, want to be in charge of so many things. So it happens to be that this friend of his that he said I'm sleeping with happens to be that he had an issue with, they call it FRO people, the people that check documents in India. So they were debating some pastors so many years ago, that's 2016 when we were there.
Yeah.
And he happens to be that the office that the man is having, he was so much interested on the office that he fights to remove the man because he has documents that he can boast of in India. So he's fighting to remove that man and take the position of that his office because the office is in the side. He now approached me
Normal
one day.
office or government office?
No, like a shop.
Okay.
He now approached me one day that he wants to use me in setting this man's up, that he's a womanizer. Look at what happened, oh, that he's a womanizer, that he will use me setting him up so that he can have issue with him, no, they will deport him back to Nigeria. Listen, I'm saying that this man is not even aware of it. I have to bring it on air now so that he will be aware of it. So he now went to report to those guys, to those people that is deporting people, that the guy is a pastor. Meanwhile, the guy is not a pastor. He's a tailor in India. He now merged his name because they were deporting pastors then. He merged his name in his pastor so that he will be among those people they are deporting. And there is one thing about India, once they stamp something, there is no returning back. Already the name has been written and they've shortlisted his name that is going to be deported. So there is no way he pleaded, the man pleaded, even with his money trying to bribe, they say he's going to go. So when they deported him back to Nigeria, the shop was vacant. And I told my husband, do something that you do tomorrow that will not backfire me and my daughter. Why would you want to take this man's shop? Because you feel you have the
what
power.
Now, did you not set up the
No,
man?
we didn't let her go on that. Didn't
So
let her go.
how did he not
He
do
used the document of a thing to evacuate the man out of the shop. That was when I came and said, even assuming you brought the setup, I wouldn't have worked together with you. You yourself say this man is a womanizer. He's the friend. That means bird of the same feather flocks together. He's a womanizer, right?
Yeah, but that have nothing to do
No,
with chatting.
that was so he never wanted any communication with me and the man so that I will not go and leak the secret.
Cover your mouth.
So that I will not go and leak the secret. Maybe that was his fear when I chatted with the man. He thought I'm going to tell the man what he did. But that was not my
At the
intention.
time you chatted with the man, as the man come back to Nigeria.
Yes. He's already in Nigeria. We are still there in
Yeah.
India.
Yes. You are still there in the India.
When he did what he did with the people that deported him,
Yeah.
the man came back before us.
Okay.
So it happens to be that the man was doing well, his well doing. So I needed an assistant from him. So based on he saw our chat, maybe he was afraid that I'm going there to leak the secret, the reason why the man came back to Nigeria. And that was not my intention. My intention was to ask him for financial assistance because then he wasn't sending money for us.
Yeah, but the person you are asking for financial assistance, is he the same person you were chatting with?
No, he's not the same person.
So you have two cases now already. You have somebody you are already chatting, you have somebody that you're already communicating with to get a financial support, who happen to be your husband's friend.
Yeah.
Then the second one is another man that you're having conversation with that have to do with love and whatever, that his brother recorded and forward to him. Is it only record? Was there any what is it called, exchange of messages?
I didn't chat much with the man, so I don't think there is any other messages.
You did not chat, or you did not
I didn't chat more because he sent me I sent him my number, so we didn't chat more.
No, I mean the person
much.
that your husband brother.
No chatting, just the recording. Just the recording. He didn't snap any because I didn't even know that he was making a recording. It was when he finished making the recording, my husband forwarded it to me and said, I've gotten an evidence. And I said, okay, go and you can go and, so that I use the evidence and move the dowry out of my, as in my as the dowry you paid on me. So another one, because I want to bring up all the issues so that you another one, a guy came to my house because when he stopped giving me money, I was doing a kind of petty business, as in bringing connection, people that want to travel. I will help them because I have this connection. The woman that is an agent So if I say a guy that wants to travel, I'll tell him that I'm an agent. Meanwhile, I'm not the one doing the agent. I'll have to connect the woman and they will give them visa and they will travel. Like it happens to be that every time I try connecting, the woman money is so high that the price won't bargain. So I happened to meet my old friend of mine when I was coming back from the village to that same 2017 when I went to report the case to my family. So I happened to meet the guy inside the vehicle that was coming back to Lagos. And he now asked me what are you doing for a living. You know, I was trying to even place myself that I'm into agents in case if we want to travel. He said he has been looking for an opportunity like this. So we exchanged number, which he came to my place for us to discuss his traveling, whatever. On that day that he came, it happens to be that my husband lost one of his best friend. He was the one that called me and said this so person died. And I asked the guy that see you, I lost one of my husband's best friend. Let me just rush and see the wife and come back to you so that we can finish our discussion. Based that my husband has already told the guy that has told the boy that any man he sees around or hear any conversation, he should snap or send. So that the same guy that came to my house, I don't have anything to do with him. He's my old friend that came to plan on his way to travel out. And that boy snapped him where he was sleeping and sent to my husband. And I don't have anything to do with him. It was the instruction that my husband gave to him. So he was trying to gather evidence.
Snap the man.
When he was sleeping.
And the man also is your husband friend.
No, my friend, my old friend of mine.
Yeah.
That I met in a bus on my way coming back to the east. Yeah. And we, asking each other, what have you been doing for a living? He said that he later went to business. And I said, I'm a traveling agent. So he now said he's interested. We exchanged number. And he said he's going to come and see me. On that day that he came, that was when he lost his best friend. So I ended every conversation I was having with him in order to go and pay a condolence visit to the woman. So that was when that his boy now snapped that guy again and showed to him. So,
in your house?
Yes. The guy came to my house. I don't have anything to do with
him. The guy was sleeping?
Yes, he was sleeping.
You said you were in an apartment of room and parlor?
Room and parlor, self-contained.
Sleeping in the bedroom or in the parlor?
On the bed.
On the bed?
Yes.
Okay, let's hear people ask. Human rights defender and access to justice advocate center. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I think good afternoon is Jennifer.
Jennifer from where?
Jennifer, you called me yesterday when I was in the hospital.
Okay, you will call back later. We are handling a case now. Thank you.
All right.
You are a married woman. Till this moment I'm talking to you, you are still a married woman based on the fact that you are still carrying the man's diary on your head. If you have chosen, okay, maybe the man is not taking responsibility or forthcoming, or you feel you have been abandoned, why not peacefully leave any engagement or any relationship you want to go into? Take the proper step to approach the man and return back the man's diary before going into another relationship. One, you open a conversation with somebody, with another man on Facebook. You were caught by your husband, which you have access to your Facebook or however. One, that aside. Number two, you are having a sexual conversation with another person in your own apartment where the brother of this guy happened to witness and recorded your conversation and forwarded back to the man. Then thirdly, as a married woman that the diary is still on your head, you now invited a man, old friend of yours, boyfriend, right?
Not boyfriend.
Okay,
Schoolmates.
old schoolmate, and the person comes to your living home. And the relationship did not even stop in the sitting room. The person have to go to the bedroom and be sleeping there. Where was your daughter sleeping when the man was sleeping on the bed?
No, it happens. So where I stay is in somewhat of the state.
Yeah.
Coming from Lagos to my place with the traffic and every other thing, whoever that is coming, like as I was coming in today, I left the house since 2:08. And look at when I get here, even when I know how
I've
distance is.
asked you
You
to
understand?
okay, you have only
So
told
being
me.
the first time he was coming to my house, he don't know how how far it is. He left in the afternoon, and before he could get to my house, it was in the evening. And we have not even had this conversation before my husband called me then that somebody that I had to rush and go and see that person. If I have something with that person, if my mind is not clear, I wouldn't have given him my, because maybe what
I say, where
yes.
did your daughter sleep when the man was sleeping? Is it not just a
all
room
of us,
apartment?
all of us left. I even left him and my brother on the bed.
Excuse me.
Him and my brother
Human
was the
rights
one
defender
that.
and access to justice. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, man.
Who is speaking and where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is Adoko. I'm calling from Sweden. I want to talk the respect of this woman in the office.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, I was the one calling for. So, but the reason why I just want, the reason I want to contribute to this issue is that, please, ask this woman a question very well. The woman is gambling herself wrong. Because to me, I have never get a point from her. After you said you are a married woman and you went to India with your husband, and you people have an issue there, the husband said you should go back there to help your with a child. You were there because you were there, and the husband told you he's no more interested about the marriage. You will never fight for your divorce. But you will give them into your home. And you even before your husband set up before your husband begin set up somebody to find out your moving here and there. The man have already caught you red-handed, or the man have been told that you have been sleeping around with men. So that is why your husband said, okay, let my junior brother or let my friend go there to really give me the fact so that I can hold that one, you understand that, for her to really conclude that, yes, I'm not more interested in you. How can you say you met a man, your old friend, you met him in the bus when you were traveling there, going from coming back, you said you were traveling agent. The first day it came to your heart, you were not, this is a man, or your old friend, you never see for long. Yes, you left the house and lived in the house and moved to where your husband told you were to the blood family. Where is it done? So this woman never hear the man, but with what this woman is saying, the woman is a flirter. My conclusion, this woman is a flirter. It's never just say what really she wants now, because to me, I believe he said the mother has married another woman. If the mother has married another woman, what is she now doing in this office? She should find her. All those men is sleeping around. He should get one and marry as well.
All right. Thank you for your contribution, sir.
Thank you. I will come back again, please.
You said you'll come back, come back again. Okay, number to call is 0903 2474 is number to call. 0903 2474 is number to call. Okay, as we're saying, where was your daughter sleeping when the man came to the house? How old was your daughter?
No, that's 2018. 9 years plus.
Your daughter was 9 years plus.
Yeah. Since
Actually, she's already
yeah.
at the age to know something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since the man could, because me myself, I couldn't come back early that very day. So my brother-in-law was there. My daughter was there, and I left the both of them. And when I came back at night, the child couldn't go. They
Hold on,
slept.
let's check if it's the man that's calling. Human rights defender and access to justice. Good evening.
Yeah, this is Mr. Casmire.
Okay. Viewers, you can hear we have Mr. Casmire, the husband, the supposed husband of this woman in this house with us now. Please, you can briefly be quiet to
Do you want to
listen
call me on
to it.
Facebook Live?
Sorry?
Do you want to call me on Facebook Live?
No, go ahead. They can hear you.
No. I want my face to be seen. I want you guys to call me. I hope you have a very strong Wi-Fi. So I want to be seen.
You can only call us on WhatsApp Live.
Okay, let me call on WhatsApp.
Okay.
Do I call you on WhatsApp?
Yes. Yeah. You
Okay,
can call
let
us.
me continue here. There's no point. Let me continue here.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. In the first place, I think I have to call on WhatsApp because I have some videos to show you and some pictures. So I will prefer calling on WhatsApp. Let me call you on WhatsApp.
Okay, just a moment. Thank you. Listen, don't take my line.
Has the first one entered?
No, just put anything. Human rights defender and access to justice. Good evening.
Hello.
Who is speaking and where are you calling from?
Yeah, Mr. Jeff, I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
Are you calling in respect of this case?
Absolutely.
Go ahead, please, and be
Well,
brief because we are back closing.
What I have to say, if you can listen to this woman carefully, she has been constructing lies. I don't know her before, but from everything this woman has said, we will let us believe everything she said is true. But what I want to ask her now is this. You said your
Please,
old
who they are
friend which
talking
you
to?
met when you traveled, you met her when you met the friend when you traveled. All of a sudden, you told the friend, blah, 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 you are into this, you are into that. The friend came in, that session, the friend came in. The friend who traveled seeing for years. So you are telling me you just allow somebody you are not seeing for years, a classmate from secondary school, you take the person into your matrimonial bed and the person lies down waiting for you because you want to go and meet your husband. What I have to say in conclusion is this woman to face the law because everything she has been saying are full up with lies.
All right, thank you very much. Thanks for your contribution. Human rights defender and access to justice. Good afternoon. Reduce the volume of your set. Okay, please, if you want to call, you call on 0903-000-2474 and you just have to reduce the volume of whatever gadget you are watching from. Mr. Kashmir, we are waiting for you. Hello?
Hello, ma'am.
If you want to call, you call direct. Don't call any line on WhatsApp. We have no WhatsApp line to give to you. If you want to call to contribute on this line, it's 0903-000-2474. That is the line to call, please. Thank you. This number is not correct. Human rights defender and access to justice. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello, who is speaking and where are you calling from?
Hello. I'm watching a live program right now and I'm not seeing the call.
Reduce the volume of your set. Reduce the volume of your set if you want to call this line, please.
Again?
This is what's up. Human rights defender and access to justice. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Mario. I'm from London.
Are you calling in respect of this case?
Yes, I'm going to from this place myself. I've had all the women out there, and then from the look of it, I must say that before this case, both of them have been having personal issues. For the month of going apart, looking forward to the his wife for him at his work, one, because I think when you have found this dynamic aspect of his mind before now, I don't want to marry anymore. So I'm going to protect the corner because he has tried to do my assurance. I don't want to see. She is going to do whatever I told her. I don't want to marry anymore. They are all women from their life. Yes, what is what? They do from that fire. And
Mr. Casmire, we are waiting for your call. We are closing in a moment. You're the one we are waiting for.
I want to call you on video call. I need a video call.
Go ahead.
On this call to video call.
Turn it to it. You can turn it to
Okay.
that.
Thank you very much. Okay. Good day.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Okay. Thank you very much. I actually never wanted to respond to you guys, but I am responding because I saw a character assassination.
Okay.
My lawyer has advised me not to respond to anything,
Yeah.
but since I saw a character assassination and I know my image is at stake,
Yeah.
that's what I told you. So I've been receiving a lot of calls.
Yes.
I will not say anything new. I will be very brief because I have a live program today, the next 1 hour.
Okay.
So I'm very, very brief.
Thank you.
In the first place, she said she sponsored me while I was she helped me to travel abroad.
Yes.
I met her in 1998.
Okay.
She was in GSS. I used to carry her in my hands to the school. I registered her WAEC myself. The day all the exams she wrote during WAEC, I took her there myself. When she finished secondary school, she told me she don't have the money to further the education. Then I told her that I love her then. My wife, I want her to be a graduate. In their family, they are 8. She and the elder brother are the only 2 people that went to the university. I sponsored her from year 1. I registered her in the university. I did everything. That is the person that said she sponsored me to travel outside Nigeria. That's number 1. You know, I never knew it is possible. Are you with me?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, I never knew it is possible for somebody to hook up nice, start giving it out to people until I met this woman. That is number 1. Number 2, we continued, and in 2004, I think she became pregnant. 2005, when I was about to travel, she told me that she intentionally got pregnant. I intended aborting it then I met my boss who advised me not to do that. Then I said, okay, let's go. So I think we lost the baby along the line. So when I came back to Nigeria, the person I used to know that I registered in the university was no longer the person I know. Before she went to the university, she has only 1 ear opening. As I'm talking to you, I want you to be looking at her. Before I came back, she has almost 4. Be looking at her as I talk. Whatever I'm going to tell you today, if you want me to get my Bible, I will not add, I will not remove. In fact, by the grace of God, I have some fear of God. Whatever I'm telling you today, I am not saying anything for people to call me a good man. I will tell you nothing but the gospel truth. Before I came back, look at her ears. She opened almost 3 years. She has turned to a Ross girl. I have evidence. There was a day she left to my place in my village, telling me she's going to school. I followed her back to her school. She was not there. I was telling her, and she was angry. She asked me to give phone to one of her roommates, which I did before she now accepted that, yes, she has gone to see a man. This person sitting before you, I've taught her with the pen 2 times, and I forgive her. None of my family members heard of it. Nobody heard of it until today. I'm telling you, I'm going to give you evidence. You know, she sat there cooking up lies, trying to dent my image, but she can't do that. It happens to be that I came back by 2008. When I came back, within 1 month that I came back, she became pregnant. And then one of my brothers was sick. Then I told my dad that this lady is pregnant. To be very frank, my sisters do not support the marriage because they were like, she's now a wayward girl. But the only reason why I consider this woman, she's not my wife. I don't want to address her as my wife. The only reason why I stick to going for a traditional marriage was because I told my sister, I said, the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. But today I am revising that whoever says that it is to me, angel will always be an angel and devil will always be the devil. Nobody ever accepted this lady. First question you ask her, how is it that out of 8, it is only her and the elder brother who sponsored herself, and I even helped the guy sometimes when he was in the university, that I went to the university. Out of 8 of them, the person that is claiming gave me money. So my dad told me that I had to get my elder brother's married off, which I did, and I paid her dowry. To be frank, my mother just told me that do I have any legal binding with her? I said no. So I just said she's my girlfriend, and nothing. But I don't want to lie. I want to keep it straight. I paid the dowry. We continued. She got pregnant, delivered. 2010, I told her, for you to know that I'm a prophet, if you ever open your leg for another man, you will never have any shine for me. Ask her since 2010 till today, she has never conceived. Talk more of having miscarriage. I told her that is how you will know that I'm a man of God, that I'm a prophet. I told her you will never, from 2010, she is sitting there. Whatever I'm saying, if it is life, let God judge me and judge my entire generation. I told her if you ever open your leg for another man again, you will never conceive, never be any shine. I am going to sue her for damages. She wasted a lot of my time. This woman, madam, do you know this woman kept a man in my house for 3 months and sent the man to Indonesia without my knowledge? Do you know that this woman goes to club every night and he will ask my boy, his sister, everybody to switch off their phones? Till in the morning, I will be calling, I will call over 100 times, nobody will pick, till in the morning when she comes back from the club. This woman said, I have not been giving them money. From the day you called me, my lawyer asked me to print out everything. I print out everything. Since 2017, this is everything. That's why I said I'm calling on it. I will send it to you by mail. I sent 50,000 naira every month for my daughter to this woman. I have evidence. I said I transfer from my bank. I think bank to bank will not lie. 50,000 naira every month since 2017. This is not in. Rice is not included. I buy rice. I buy gas. They told me there was no light the other day. I bought generator new one. The other day she told me that their electricity bill is 80,000. I paid. I said, asking her, she is there. Last year, August, my daughter did birthday. I bought my daughter a phone of 125,000. Now, let me break it down. When she came here, she said she was coming. She took a key, went outside, came back and saw me with a woman coming from the room with a towel. If that is true, may I never live to see tomorrow. If what she is saying, if that thing is true, that she came back, opened the door, saw me with a woman coming out of my bedroom. If that is true, may I, sitting here today, may God take my life this evening. She sat down, hooking up lights and selling it to me. Madam, please, are you following? You got some water. So, this woman that you see here, she has been coming to India since 2019. I used to invite her and my daughter every year. They will come to India, spend 2 months. And I come to Nigeria every year to be with them. I said, she can open her passport, ask her to read her passport. She has 5 visas. They have been here 5 times. They come here every year. And I go to Nigeria every year, sometimes 2 times. I go to Nigeria 2 times in a year, sometimes. Being with this woman, whenever they come here, they will spend 2 months. There was a time this woman came here. After making shopping for her, she blocked me one day that I would not go to the office until I gave her 100,000 to make shopping for the people on the street. My daughter was crying. I was begging this woman. I called her brothers and sisters. She never listened to anybody. My younger brother, I think he is live. He told me, he's the one that told me about this program. He was the one taking this thing. She refused. I have to give this woman 100,000 extra to make shopping for the people on the street. That is that woman I have. That is that woman there. 2016, 2017, I was working with one Indian man there. So my visa was about to elapse. So he gave me documents to go and extend my visa. I actually don't want to work with that man again. So when I go to Nigeria, I already had other documents that I can't with. So when I go to Nigeria, this woman, while I was in Nigeria, went to the director, said a lot of rubbish. The director was calling me on the phone. Because of this woman, the director sacked me. I am telling you, if you want me to read my Bible, I will place my Bible here and I will tell you everything. Because of this woman sitting there, I tell you, I must sue her for damages. The director sacked me. It's a living witness. You can call. She has the number. This woman has taken me personally to everybody. She has been telling everybody about me. Now, when the director sacked me, I came back with another documents from another company. When I got to this place, the FRRO, please listen to this. The FRRO refused to register me there because they said maybe the company I came with has some issues. So they said I have to live with my family. I have picture evidence. Me, this woman and my daughter, we left together. This is the woman that is saying that I deported her. How can people be so wicked to lie like this? Can you imagine? And she's sitting there crying. And people are thinking she's saying the truth just to assassinate my character. We went together in the same flight. If not for this thing, I will show you all the pictures. I have all the pictures here. The same plane. The day I meet this woman for the first time, Madam Listen, was the day I came and she told me, I think in the evening, I was sitting in the house, and I told her, one of your friends, I gave her a head. This woman started shouting that I'm dating the woman. She started calling the husband of the woman that I'm sleeping with the wife. I said, even if this man believes what you are saying, somehow he will be thinking that it's true. Don't say things like this. That night, this woman turned to vampire. She was making noise. She was shouting up and down. At the point, I told her, please go and give me food. While passing, I was lying on the floor. This woman mashed my head. Madam, I never thought. Do I get my Bible? Whatever I'm telling you today, if I am lying, if I am adding, if I'm removing, let God take my life. This woman mashed my head. I never said anything. I went to the kitchen to wash my hand to eat the food. This woman spat on my face. Yeah, you are a useless man. I am telling you before God and before man, I never reacted. I went to sit down. He brought the food to the table, bounced it on the table, and told me, eat and die. I said, since you have said eat and die, I will not eat this food. I carried the food for myself to my kitchen, dropped the food in the kitchen, turning back, this woman came to the kitchen and blocked me and told me that, in fact, if I don't eat that food, then I should know that she's a bastard. That was when I lost it. I beat the hell out of her. In the morning, she went to the embassy. And that was the only time she ever went to the embassy. Only time. Never. Only once. Not twice. She went to the embassy. She got there. She told them a lot of things. The first thing they told her was that we know that man. That man will not do such a thing. Let us call him and hear from him. When I got there, by the time I explained, the man, the consular in the embassy, he is in Nigeria. I can give you his number. The man told her, do you mean you spat on your husband's face? The man was correcting her. She walked out on the man in the embassy. This woman, she went to the embassy only for once. She walked out. In fact, the man is in Nigeria now. He works in foreign affairs. It's Mr. Ajayi. I can send you his number. They said you are disappointed that this is not a woman. She said I wanted to strangle her. For heaven's sake, me. Strangle somebody. Till today, she knows if we want to eat chicken, she's the one that eats chicken. I can't eat chicken. Talk more of strangling a human being. Look at that of life she's spreading. Now, coming to the issue of the problem I have with her, divorcing. She has been cheating. When I came to Nigeria, she went to one of my friend's house. When I came, my daughter said I should give her Wi-Fi to play game. By the time I gave my daughter Wi-Fi, I saw many missed calls from the boy he sponsored to Indonesia. Baby, how are you? A lot of messages coming. I said, who is this? He will always tell me he's their cousin brother. He never told me this guy stayed in my house for 3 months. It was later that I had this. I looked at their video call, 1 hour, 2 hours. I was like, what type of brother is this? I said, I don't want to see this guy calls again. In the morning, when I gave Wi-Fi to my daughter again to play game, the first messages that come, baby, how are you? This one. And her reply, don't shout to me, my husband is around. Then that was when I called her outside. I said, whose type of brother is this? This woman started shouting. That aside. I have been catching her with a lot of infidelities. I tell to myself, I never discuss with anybody. I never discussed with any of my family members. I said, I have got her with 2 men. I forget. I kept it till today. This is the first time I'm saying it on air. Nobody heard of it. He said the family gave me 500,000. That's a lie. I was staying in the hotel. She and my daughter was staying in the sister's house, and I gave them 20,000 every 2 weeks for their upkeep. So when I lost my job, I told her, now we are back. First, let me go, arrange myself, then I will come and pick you. She said, no, she can't stay in Nigeria. She must follow me. I said, I don't have money to foot your bill. She said she will arrange money. I said, from where? I said, my hand, my leg, no day. Mother, I am telling you, if I'm lying, let me not see tomorrow. She arranged the money for her, my daughter. In fact, for her specifically, she said she don't want to stay in Nigeria. I told her, let me go. Let me go and arrange things. I will come back quietly and pick you up. She refused. She went and gathered money from nowhere. Did anybody pay money to my account? The uncle she's talking about brought 500,000. The sister collected 50,000. Did she tell you that? That they needed 50,000 for their upkeep in the house. She collected another 50,000 for her own upkeep and her daughter. Maybe 100,000. After all said and done, I told her, my friend, look at your documents now. It is delaying me. I have to go. Let me go. When I come back, just in a few minutes, a few moments, maybe 3, 4, 5 months, I'll come and pick you. Finish. I left. Since that time, my evidence. I have printed it out. I will send them to you. I send 50,000 naira every month. I have evidence. I am the one that is buying rice. This 50,000, the rice is not inclusive. Gas is not inclusive. Electricity bill is not inclusive. My local school fees is not inclusive. My daughter, I send 10,000 every 2 weeks for my daughter to go to Mr. Biggs and TFC. I said everything is here. If I send it, if I'm lying, do whatever you want to do. Every 2 weeks, I send the money 10,000 extra for my daughter to go to maybe Wonderland or anywhere, and 15,000 naira every month for my daughter's provision. All is here. Now let me surprise you. Do you know the moment I send this money, this woman will start transferring money to men? I have everything here. Different men. She transfer money to different men. I said I have evidence here. I printed it out. My lawyer asked me to print everything. She never knew I have access to her account. I opened the account for her. I have access to the account tomorrow. I saw all the transactions. I will forward it to you. This is the same person going through the whole India, calling people that I'm not sending them money, scamming people. The moment they send money to her, she will transfer the money to her FCMB bank. I am calling with evidence. Ask her if she has FCMB bank. Tell her to open that account and you see how much is there. Millions. I am following her. She just made the noise. She's not wise. The moment people send money to her from India, she will transfer the money immediately to her FCMB bank. This is September. This is November. I have it. This is February this year. I have everything. I have to stay with. This is April till this month. I have everything. I will send them to you. I will arrange them and send to you. Now, coming to the issue of infidelity. I don't need to say anything. I will only show you pictures and video. Do you know there was a time this woman brought 3 guys to my house, my own house? They dropped her, slept with her for 3 days. My daughter was crying, calling me, nowhere to run to. That woman is still dead. In fact, I just have to control myself. 3 good days. The boy that was staying with me, the so-called boy is talking about. When these 3 boys came, they stole Samsung S5 that I bought 350,000. I gave it to my daughter. When those boys came, when they were leaving, they stole that phone. He alleged that boy was the person that stole that phone. This woman beat that boy to ball. I bought a new phone for that boy there, 20,000. He's not even up to 3 days. She sees the phone. I sent another 20,000 because that boy was running some errands for me. Another 20,000 for that boy to buy another phone. This woman collected the phone again. I said, whatever I'm saying that is lie, let her be there and tell me I am lying. Sorry, the evidence I want to show you is going, but let me just bring it up. So this woman continued. She was bringing different types of men into the house. I mean, different types of men. To the point that the one that comes today is not the one that will come tomorrow. I have all the voice record. All. I only sent one to her. When I told her, I caught you. Madam, this person went to Nigeria 2017, and this thing happened 2017. We were in Nigeria together. I left Nigeria around May, and this thing was happening around September. She's telling me in 2018, she's a liar. Not that liar. I said, within May to December 2017, this woman slept with not less than 5 different men. If I am lying, let me not see tomorrow. I'm telling you with my life. I have evidence here which I will show you. You get? So this woman continued. Then I felt that I've been talking too much. I just need an evidence. There is something I'm going to say here that I've never said before. I actually wanted to keep it to myself. There was one of my friends, very close friend. I will say his name so that the whole world will know. Who said Jesus? you for years. Why is he calling me now? So I will not come again to your house. I will let us go to the hotel. Mother, the next day, if I am lying, let me not see tomorrow. This woman left my house 5 o'clock, did not meet my daughter, did not ask my daughter what to eat, to go and stay with Jesus. February 16, I have the date. I sent a message to 2 of them. And to Jesus and to her, remember this date. I did not say anything because when I come to Nigeria, I am coming to Jesus so that we can settle. This is a man on my bed. This is a man on my matrimonial bed. This is not Jesus. This is another man on my own matrimonial bed. This is the guy. You see the guy with my daughter in front of the house? This was when the guy was sleeping. Now, all these are voice records. Let me play that off. I will play the one for Ushe Jesus for you, madam. How my wife that I married is telling Ushe Jesus that she's going to buy ice cream for all over her body. I left Nigeria May 2017. This is happening September 2017. How she's going to buy ice cream for Ushe Jesus and he be licking her, and that one was responding how he will shock her. Let me play for you so that you listen. All the places she has gone to report me, she always leaves that place with shame. Because the truth is not hidden. She conspired with the father. The father said he wanted to sell the house, 2009. I transferred money from my account to the father. I think I transferred then 1 million naira. So, along the line, I saw some foul play because I was not in town when the father wanted to give the documents of the house. I asked the father to give it to her. So the moment I told her it is over, the first thing she told me is that she's going to seize that house. I told her, for all I care, seize that house. I don't need it. I have already done what? Left it for you. That's 1 minute. I have a record where this man was sleeping with another man. I will play everything for you. Let me get the one for Jesus. So they saw the house. They saw the house. The father paid my own money to her. Do you know what this woman did? She never know I have access to her account. She transferred the money to the brother as if she sent 800,000. And she later, they now send back 200,000 to her. She now transferred the 200,000 to her FCMB. The total money she transferred to her FCMB is almost 400 and something thousand. But I said I have all evidence. The father did not inquire from me before paying to her account. Nothing was done. And I told her, take the house. If you talk to me in a good manner, I will do what? I will even add more money. Do you know the truth? The truth is, if this woman cheats on me with one man, believe me, she knows me very well. I'm 45. That's not the first time. But when somebody, I have a voice record where she said she can never stay without sleeping with men outside. If I don't send it to you, never believe all the things I'm telling you. That's the type of woman I tell her. So what is her case? This is the woman that's ruined my life. How many years wasted? This woman. Let me play the voice. I just don't know. I didn't mean I was prepared for this. I would have arranged everything. You will hear yourself how a woman that I married is saying that she's going to pour ice cream on another man. And she's told the guy who checked this out, after sleeping with you, your wife will forget you. And when he went there, ask her if she lied, she will die miserably. After sleeping with her, Jesus gave her 10,000 naira. use my money. She called me that day to send money. I sent money. I never know she wanted to book for $50 until I tap into her phone. He's giving me a direction to take her 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. Just kindly listen, madam. I think the best thing is to send it to you. I will send you everything. Play it live, show it to people. You see, I want to capture your heart. Listen.
Yes, but he said his son have faint.
Okay. Just 1 minute. Let me connect my loudspeaker. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute.
I thought, turn it on. I thought you were this. Or should I say it? Should have turned it this way. Not even zoom, you have turned it, man.
As the woman I kept at home. Okay. We never know that.
Yes, we can hear you. Okay, Mr. Casmire. Yeah, we can we do something? What we actually need?
So, please, finally, I just want you to understand the reason why whenever anybody calls me, I'm so angry about this woman. Look at the wife I'm married, telling somebody she's wet already. She loves kissing. She's going to pour ice cream. You can imagine 30 dogs. I will forward you everything. Please, post it on air. I have decided I will not show anybody. She has been calling people sick, and I kept quiet. I don't want to expose her. She has been swindling people in India. A lot of pastors collecting money from them. I saw many pastors sending her money. They are all here. I saw it. A lot of my friends sending her money. The moment they send her money, she transfers to her. I saw everything. Swindling people. On top of that, she's calling people that are not sending them money. Do you know what this woman does? I have evidence. She will ask my daughter to take Gary. This woman will slap my daughter with Gary and say to people in India that they are drinking Gary that I'm not sending them money. This is a woman I send 50,000 naira every month.
As at what point, hold on, sir. As at what point did you stop sending her money?
Thank you very much. That's a very good question, madam. Last month, no, 2 months ago, the brother called me. The brother is here. I brought the brother to India. The brother is here. The brother told me that I should please, since I'm the only one she listening to the whole family, very stubborn, I should please tell her that their father has given 300,000 to her and the brother's wife to share 150. They should use it to get a house. This woman seized the money, refused to give the 150 to the brother's wife. So the brother now called me and asked me to please call that woman. Then I said, why will your father give them 300,000 for house? That house I have made bad payment is my house. Nobody is driving them there. That was when the brother told me that the house was they sold. Mother, before God, before man, I never have idea that my house has been sold. If not for the fact that they are having problems, I will never know. Then I said, what? He said, did she not tell me they have sold? I said, I am not aware. And I transfer money from my account. I have the receipt here. And the agreement I wrote with the father to the father's account. And the father sold the house without paying to my account. I said for this to rain. I called her. I said, now that you have sold the house and they have given you money for the house, from now, I will only send 30,000. I will not send 50,000 again. Evidence is here. I sent them 30,000 3 days ago for the month of May. 3 days ago, ask her, she's sitting with you.
The 3,000 is it? The 30,000 is it part of the child's school fees?
No. Not even for rice, not even for gas, not even for electricity, only feeding to buy things. The 50,000 is not inclusive of anything. No. I pay electricity, I buy gas, I buy rice, I do everything. This is basic money for their feeding. 30,000 is not inclusive of anything. Even if my daughter needs drops of 100 naira, this one will call me. I will send the money from here.
So why did you tell us that he child neglect? Why would you come to give? This is the reason I always advise people, don't. Sorry?
You said why did I do what?
Not you. I'm referring to her. I'm asking you, why did you come to this office to give us wrong information? Because I always advise people, if you are being invited by this office, fair hearing is always guaranteed. Somebody cannot just walk in to lay allegation and you say the lawyer say don't respond. No, it's not done that way, because we must listen to our complainants, and we equally want the accused person to also have a counter evidence or against what the person is saying. Why did you give us false information? Because if you usually say it out, if you misinform us, you can still be arrested by giving us wrong information. And our cases are always live. So why? Because this is your complaint: domestic violence and child neglect. Respond back to what he said. Has he been sending money to you for the upkeep of the child?
Like when I came first, I came before this lockdown thing. So immediately I came to report the case. You called him in my presence. And when I get to immediately, I saw his call. He has never been calling all this while.
No.
He has never been calling all this while. After when I came,
but has he been sending money?
Yeah, I'm coming, I'm landing, you just ask me a question. Like I told you, he has been taking care of his daughter's school fees, and this 50,000 he's claiming is not 50,000.
It's not what?
50,000.
How much has he been sending?
Sometimes he says it's 50,000. That is what he told his friend when I reported the
Close
case.
your mouth.
When I reported the case, because I do call some of his friends and report to him. So it's now like an agreement that he was going to be sending 50,000.
No, at what point, since you left the place, since you left Indian, when did he stop sending money? Before you started calling his friend?
He stopped sending. He got married 2018. That 2017 to 18, almost ending 18, he stopped sending money until I started calling his friends, showing the photo to them that he has got married. That was when he now started sending. Because those people are like, even though if you don't want to marry her, you should be taking care of the daughter. And I said, okay, he'll be paying 50,000. That's 2018. Sometimes he will send 20,000.
The 50,000 is included in the school fees
No,
or other
no.
miscellaneous?
No. The 20,000 naira, sometimes he will send 20,000. In another month, you push the 30,000 to another month. You claim it's 50,000. And I never agree with him because it's not easy. Not being there with him, at least he's sending. I never deny that he never sends. But he claimed to people that he's sending 50. Well, that is not the 50. He might send 20 this month, now you push the 30 to another month. The 50, I will not lie to you, it is not up to 4 times that he sent the 50 complete. Inside the 50, I'm staying in my dad's house. They have accumulated bill that they do pay. We do pay 5,000 every month for electricity. He will be the one. You know this idea of the say, I don't want to say, because when I reported this case, he said he has this ego on him that he can never be win by anybody. He do come here and tell me that I've gone to a woman like that, I can never win him. I can never win the case. You can see he was talking and I kept quiet.
No. What I
He has never, the 50,000 naira,
yeah.
he has never. It's no more than 4 times that he sent the 50,000. He even sent 30,000 last week, 3 days ago. Last month, it was 20,000. The 30,000 and he has pushed it to
Okay, there was but all the while he has been sending money.
Yes. There's never people.
No,
Yes.
hold on.
There was never a day he failed. He started
Okay,
from
hold
his wife.
Hold on.
Okay.
I should know what they call child neglect. Child neglect is not somebody sending money. If you are sending 1 million and you reduce to 200,000, you say the person is child neglect. What do you mean by child neglect?
Maybe I didn't use the right language. When I said the wrong, as in the child neglect, he has neglected us for years. That's
But he has been
2017.
sending money
That is what I'm saying. I came in
recently.
the respect of what he did in 2017, and for him to clear up his bill that he used me in borrowing money. That was what I came for.
But you heard what he said.
Yes.
That you were the one that insisted you want to travel with him.
My parents, they're still alive. Even my dad
Okay,
is still
hold on.
alive.
Did you send the
Everybody-
money to his account?
I never. Like I told you before, I went to my in-laws shop and picked up that 500,000. He wanted 1 million. My in-law said, "How sure?" Because my in-law didn't know that we do have problems. He said, "This is your husband that every time you are coming out money from this guy. How sure are you?"
Okay, but were you truly caught? All the allegations he has laid now, were you truly caught with all
I
those?
told you 3 things before he posted those videos. The one that he's claiming, like I told you, someone wants to travel out.
But I asked you, when you told me that you were chatting, you spoke with
that
with a
was
friend.
never
I asked
with Uche
you-
Jesus, because he saw me and Uche Jesus chat, and he knew he was thinking I was going to leak the secret to Uche Jesus. That was why he
What
now
was the
pushed
chat?
it.
What was your chat with
We
TJG?
didn't chat. The only chat was hello, hi, how
What
are
was
you?
the
Are you in Nigeria?
conversation of you
We
were
now
going to pour ice
exchanged.
cream?
We now
When did you say
he
you were going to?
was not Uche Jesus.
Who is the
He just
person?
pushed it on Uche Jesus so that everything people will start condemning me. Because already I've told him that I'm going to sleep with his brother or his best friend. That was why he pushed it to Uche Jesus. Madam, sincerely speaking, I am a woman.
Hold on, 1 second. We'll
I
get
am-
back to you, please.
Sincerely speaking, I am a woman. And my husband has been saying this not today, not yesterday. One man called and made one comment that touched me.
That what?
This issue that we are having,
Control your
it didn't
distance.
start today. This issue has been there for long. I know what I've been passing through this man's hands.
What
He
is it
only
that you are
wants-
passing
He
through?
only wants to use this to use it against me because he
What
knows
is no? Hold
maybe
on,
he has
madam.
power.
Hold on. Hold
Madam,
on.
if I don't want to say some things on air.
But already you are saying you have
I don't want to
everything.
say some things on air. What I only came here to do is for him to pay up the debt. He used me
Debt.
collected.
What you said here is what you
1.1 million.
complain here is say domestic violence
Madam.
and child neglect.
Madam.
Okay, he has cleared one domestic violence. I beat you up because of what you did. One, that is one.
Let me
Then
say
secondly, because you are not living with him.
let me say it.
Yeah.
For the past 2000, I started being serious with him. I would say if I get pregnant, maybe he's drunk or something. And unfortunately, whenever he's drunk, I'm always pregnant immediately. I do capture immediately and get pregnant. He now told one of his cousin brother, that see, because the family never wanted me to marry him. My own family never wanted me to marry him based on I've been embezzling money from them and been giving to him and sponsor him to abroad, which he denied now. No
Go straight to the
problem.
point because we have
So
most of our
what I'm
closing
saying
hours.
is that he now told that his brother that the reason why he has not been sleeping with me, he wants to frustrate me so that I would have no choice than to sleep with a man, and he will hold it as an evidence.
Then
and
hold
push
on,
me out
hold
of the
on,
marriage.
madam. You know you have been watching my cases. I don't tolerate nonsense.
Because
Please
I was
excuse
surprised
me,
with all the
madam.
things he
Excuse
said.
me. Excuse me. I have zero tolerance for this kind of rubbish you are talking about. You cannot bring issues to come and disgrace every other married woman. Don't say that. What you are talking is not an excuse me. What you are talking is not an excuse for you to be sleeping around as a married woman.
Madam,
Has your husband
madam,
caught you before?
madam,
Has he ever caught you?
He has never caught me.
What of the conversation
Aside
you are
from this
having?
thing.
You will pour ice cream on the man to
That's
liquor.
what I'm saying.
Who is the
Apart from-
person?
I told you I met a friend on Facebook. I didn't deny it. I told you I met a friend on Facebook. This will change his up.
So how will you not say because somebody tell your husband tell your cousin is not going to
let me
sleep
tell you,
with
I was heading
For
to
that
somewhere
reason, I
before.
started sleeping with different men.
I was heading to somewhere before you cut me off. You didn't allow me to say what I want to say. I was in India for close to 1 year. I was in India for close to 1 year, madam. This thing I never wanted to say it before. For close to 1 year. If I lie, let heaven be any witness. My husband never touched me more than 2 times. I stayed in India for close to 1 year. I will leave that like this and beg my husband, please. I only went there to get pregnant.
So why were you not hiding? You are married. Your husband is not sleeping with you. And that prompted you sleeping outside. And somebody saying you're sleeping here and there.
Outside.
You not talk, you say, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. What do you mean by you don't want to say
It's a
it?
shameful thing to say.
What do you mean by it's a shameful thing? Is he not your husband?
I will beg and plead my husband to sleep with me. My husband will walk away. I said, okay, if not for any other thing, just for me to get pregnant and go because our daughter has grown enough. I'm not
Mr.
coming to
Casmire.
stop you.
Yeah, did you hear what she said? Hold on, sir. Did you hear what she said?
Yes.
Okay. Have you for once denied her sex as
He
your
has been
wife
denying
for
me.
whatever when you guys in India?
He has
For
been
whatever. Don't
denying
interrupt me. Did you say this before? Don't even
I
go
never
there.
wanted to say
Madam,
it on
stop
air.
interrupting me. I want to hear what you said. Please stop that rubbish. Is that an
Yes,
excuse?
madam.
Sorry?
Yes, madam, many times. And there's a reason to that.
What is the reason, sir?
I told her the moment she starts cheating, the affection died. She was irritating me then. I am telling you, I can only make love to her when I'm drunk. She's right. Because she no longer interests me. I'm telling you nothing but the gospel truth. I don't hide. Do you know sometimes we'll be making love and I will just lost interest in the middle of making love?
Okay, excuse me. Before you started denying her sex, have you for once started suspecting her or you have caught her with a man?
I said I've caught her 2 times, I forgive her. I should call names. Before 2010, I've caught her 2 times. I'm telling you, do I talk? Am I a kid? Ask her. I should call names here.
That was when you lost.
The other one was one guy they called Batu. Ask her, she's sitting with you there. irritates me. How do you expect me to know that the woman is going outside and to be free with her? It's not possible. So before and I'm not in drinking time, so once in a while, when she disturbs, I just drink some alcohol just to do it. I lost interest completely. When the woman is sleeping outside, you don't expect me to. No. And the only thing that has been keeping me is because I am afraid of the Bible, which says maybe if you want to be a minister, you can't be a man with more than one wife. That aside, she talked about something about 50,000. I was sending 50,000. When I realized that she was sending money to men, I have evidence. You know, my own is different.
Yeah, please, you will forward this to us in our email, please.
So when I realized she was sending money to people, I now split the money. From the first day of the month to the 5th, I will send 30. Around 20th, I will send 20 back.
You said something. I didn't ask you to say something. I'm transferring money to me.
From 217 till 2 months ago, if there's any more, you will record less than 50,000. Strike out this case. Call me a liar. Evidence is here.
Please send us what you do. Please, you are going to send us.
Send me your email address. I will forward you everything.
He said, I'm transferring money to me.
Who is this man? Lying on my bed. Ask her.
Reject it fast.
It's not true.
Closing. You have to send us. You please have to send us your proof of editing. We are still going to come back on this on how to have a final resolution because we're already out of our closing hour. You sent. I'm going to send you.
I don't have anything to do with her again. I have told her, and I wanted to go and see her people. She refused. I want to send my people to her place. She's refused. That I must be around. You know, she's lying, cooking up this. I said, let my people go and meet your people. Let's call it over. She said, lie, I must come. My
Okay.
said, if I go there, then I have me, then I will not go.
Hold on.
Refused.
Hold on. You heard what he said. He said he wanted to send his family to your family to return the dowry you refused. Okay, but you heard him now. We are going to be a witness to all this. What you want to return back his dowry so that you can have your free time. And where you can confirm, hold on, madam, stop choking me, please. I don't want all this. What you want, you said you want to refund the man back his dowry, right? He accepted now. Have you heard it? He accepted now. Number 2, you said he has not been taking care of his child, but you confirm now that he has been sending money and he's the one paying for the child's school fees and is providing the feeding. So is there any child neglect in that aspect? What else do you want?
The neglect started when
leave the rest.
That was the reason why I brought it.
No, you cannot talk about the past. Now you have already heard that he has remarried, and you on your own, you want to have your life to yourself, and you want to return back his dowry. And the child neglect now, we cannot talk about 2017. Now that he has started taking care of his child, we cannot drag back. Do you understand me? So is there any other thing you want from this man?
The payments, the money I collected from people that 1.2 million and 500, which I've paid. The 500 of my in-laws. So
the 1.2 million is for who?
First time, like I said before, the first time he came back to Nigeria, it was shortage of money. I borrowed 500,000 for him to travel.
Did you give it on account of?
No, not on account.
Mr. Casmire.
Cash.
Yeah, please. I heard what you said. You said you are a pastor and you have called God more than so many times that you are talking and you're trying to lay your curses on yourself if you like. But despite God, the word of God says, let our yes be yes and our nay be nay. The sheep for whatever reason or at any given time borrowed money for you, please, sir.
Thank you very much. The answer is capital no.
Okay.
See what this one does. Oh.
Calm down.
You know, actually, I don't know how to put this, but I believe God who sees in secret, He knows it all. If this woman can open her mouth and say, if what she is saying now, that she collected 1.2 million from somebody and give me, let her not see the end of this year. I will pay that money. I will transfer that money tomorrow morning.
Did you hear what he said? That if you can confirm that you collected money from somebody, 1.2 million for him, he is ready to send the money back to you tomorrow, and you will not see the end of this year. So what is your answer to that?
Yes.
What is yes?
Because he collect the reason why I came here is because of the money. And
Not,
for him to remove
not this again.
No, and for him to remove the dowry he paid on me. That was the major reason.
How did you give him the money?
The first 500,000, he came back to Nigeria. And whenever I come back to Nigeria, he's always extravagant in spending money.
Extravagant?
Yes, he's spending money. Whenever he wants to go back, he will be shortage of money. Just like
You
that.
and this man, who is more financially buoyant?
I'm not working, I'm not doing anything.
So how somebody that is more financially buoyant than you will compare you to go and be borrowing money from people? He should be more connected to people to be borrowing money for his business partner. How will he not compare you that is not working to go and be
My
borrowing
husband
money?
is this kind of person that has ego.
God bless you, madam.
My husband is this kind of person that has ego. He can never say, please give me this in all.
So who did you not know that you went to
friend.
collect money from?
Madam, I
Yeah.
cannot, let's have, I don't know how to swear and I won't swear. But only anywhere somebody is not there, God is there with us.
You now collected the 1.5 million.
I collected the first 500,000, second 500,000. The 200,000 was the last time we were going together for India. He said we needed PTA, that the money was not complete. I still went to that same person. He told me that
Who is the person?
He's a family friend.
A man
He
or
told me
woman?
They are family, both husband and wife. He told
Man
me,
or woman?
woman. He told me that his account has problem, that he's coming back to Nigeria to fix it. For over 2 years, my husband has been lying to me that his account has a problem, that they will rectify it. Whenever they rectify it, he will send me the money.
So what does the woman do for a living?
His husband, he sells chemical in Lagos there. So they are doing well.
A housewife.
They are easy. Madam, the woman is still alive with the husband.
Hold
The
on.
woman,
Hold on now.
I never knew I'm the one you're telling hold on.
You say what, Casmire?
The person she is talking about is a housewife.
Yeah.
She is doing nothing. The woman gave her first 500, she gave me. And I came back again, spent all the money in my hand. She gave her another 500. And I gave her the third time. I have not paid. She gave her another 200. You can imagine her story. A housewife that does nothing. Gave me money 3 times. I gave me 3 times. Spent all my money. I never paid the ones I was collecting. And she's giving more.
But is he not the one that bought your father's house?
But he paid $1 million deposit.
$1 million deposit. That's as at the time he bought the house. Was it before you borrowed the money, or you borrowed the money before he deposit money to your dad?
The money has been long before.
No, hold on.
Before he.
Hold on. I always like this, that. I don't want too much story. As at the time he bought house from your dad, he deposited money.
Yeah.
Has he borrowed the money from you?
I can't remember the date.
No, madam. I am not talking about the date. You will know what is past tense and what is present and what is whatever. Has he borrowed money from you? From that time?
He has not borrowed any money.
He has not borrowed.
We have not even traveled to India for the first time.
Hold on. That is when he bought the land.
First time to India in 2014.
That was when he bought the house.
No. He has bought the house before we started traveling to India in 2014. He has made the deposit of 700,000.
Okay, so hold on.
I was one that paid.
Hold on. You first told this office that the man traveled not barely 8 months. He started making it. Okay.
That was before we got married.
Before you got married. What happened? Did he run bankruptcy?
I don't know. Like,
and you are a housewife.
I don't know.
Hold on, my dear. Hold on. You are a housewife, right? And you are not doing anything. And your husband now expect you that he is feeding to go out and source 1.2 million naira from another housewife for him because he have nobody. He doesn't have any friend or any family friend that he can collected money from.
Madam, let heaven give me the place.
So you are
He came
really,
to
you
me.
are willing to collect the money and die?
If he will not give me the money,
No. Are you really?
I am willing to collect because the debt is on my neck. That's why I came here. If he will not pay the money, that was the reason why I came. I leave everything in the hands of God.
Yeah, Mr. Cash.
Madam,
I can hear. We can hear you.
for the last time, yeah. I work in a company from 2012 to 2017 that she's talking. And whenever I come to Nigeria, the company buys my ticket. Which money do I need from her? For ticket, she said I'm using the money to go back. Each time I come to Nigeria, all expenses paid by my company. I work in a company where I have 1,50,000 today. 150. Today, my salary is equivalent of 600,000 naira. That is where I work for years. And you think I will come to Nigeria, go bankruptcy, and send her to a housewife to collect first money that first year. Second year, I came back, collected the money, and she come here that year because every year they come here, and I did not give her the money. Then the third one she went and collected it.
So hold on. How old is this marriage? How old the marriage between you and Mr. Cashmere? How many years?
Madam, I want to go online, please.
Yeah, 11 years. 11 years.
2007.
Okay, are you asking, be sincere to me because I'm a woman and we always know what to do, either by law or outside law. Just be sincere to me and confide in me. Do you want this man to settle you? Then let's just talk about that area. Then you forget that you are claiming what is not obtainable. Tell the truth. Tell me the truth. Is it that because people have stayed for 10 years, 11 years, you just don't want to live like that? You want him to settle you? Is that what you wanted? No, is that what you wanted?
Because I supported him.
No, hold on. Is that what you want?
Yes.
Meaning, not that you borrowed money from him, but you don't want to go empty hands.
No, I borrowed money from him.
You borrowed money.
Yes, I borrowed money from him.
And you say it's really for your
my
mind.
family is aware.
Mr. Cashmere.
My family is aware.
Mr. Cashmere, I still want to appeal to you as a pastor you said you are, as a man of God. You know, okay, I thought you said you're a pastor.
I said I'm a minister.
Okay.
I don't call myself.
However, as a minister of God, you are. I want to appeal to you and to, by the name of the Lord you are calling, because the word is just too simple. Please search your mind, search your conscience, sir. If this woman has ever for once in life give you money by any means, there's nothing wrong. Wife supports their husband and husband supports their wife. If there is any means you feel she have collected money from anybody, even her own personal money, and give to you, please can we leave aside the issue of infidelity? That have its own repercussion or whatever you want to do with that. You can easily take your own decision on that. But what I have to do with money, borrowing or giving you, either by cash or by via your account, can you please search your mind, your conscience, and let the money be refunded back to her so that she can find her feet, or refund the money back to the owner, sir?
Thank you very much. I told her that when they sold the house, I told her she's crying now. She's very arrogant. If you see her talking, very, very arrogant. I am the one that always try to be cool. She will be shouting. I told her when they sold the house, I said, if you talk to me in a very calm way, I will add 1 million naira to that money. She is my wife. She has never worked anywhere. Ask her, is she lacking anything? The answer is no. I used to give this woman every year not less than 150,000 for her personal shopping. Apart from the shopping I make from here, I buy all their things from here. I know how much I spend every year to buy both her and my daughter. Go to the house, see the clothes they have. They are not lacking anything. She has never worked anywhere. I take care of her completely. Look at her. Is she like somebody who is hungry? I take care of them. So the issue of maybe she has collected money for me or anywhere. Believe me, She has never collected the money from me anywhere. These are all the things she's claiming so that I can give her money. Go to her FCMB bank. I said, FCMB, tell her to show you the account balance. All the money she transferred from this account, I have access to it. I told her this woman has taken my name to native doctors. She called me one day, she was confessing, she was telling me she's sorry for everything I am saying before her. She called me 12 o'clock Nigerian time, saying a lot of things. But the conclusion of everything is, I told her, so long she's on the arrogant side, I will never give her my 1 naira.
Okay,
She talks like it. Then I can say, okay, take this 1 million naira, take this 10,000 naira, go. But if she's telling me categorically that I must settle her, who is she after reading my life, which is crazy. Tell me the money I work for, I will give her, who is she? To dictate for me on my money that I work for. The one that vowed that she will disgrace me everywhere, she has called over 1,000 people in India. Send pictures, telling them I'm not giving my daughter food. But I kept my cool. This is the woman I will give my own money. God himself will never be happy with me. She come before you now, she's crying, pretending. She never know how the evidence is here. I want to finish her up in the court, and I will claim my damages. But I have to go online this time, I have to do my own mistake too. So if you talk to her, if she called me and tell me she is sorry, madam, let me tell you sincerely speaking, when this day happen, she knows me very well. If she had gone very low and tell me I am sorry, I swear 2 years will not hear it, I will bury it. She knows. I have buried too. But you know what? Hey, it's a lie. If you give her, tell her to say, if she never slept with Gucci Jesus, let her not see the end of this year.
I swear with my life, if I've ever slept with you, change it up, I can be naked. Let every game witness. If I slept with that man, I touched my 2 breasts. Not even by the end of this year, let me strike now and die. Let heaven be every witness where Casmire is.
Don't do that.
Because I don't have anybody that will speak for me as is clearly. Because I don't have anybody that will fight for me as is clearly. No problem, madam. I don't have anything to say. See all this right here has been talking. I didn't say anything. I only came here for that money.
Please sit down.
But let heaven be every witness.
Madam,
Let heaven be every witness. What Casmire is accusing me of.
Sit down now.
No problem. All my family because of this.
You are interrupting my case. Hello?
Hello?
Who is speaking?
Yes. This is Gift. I'm calling from you.
Yes, from US. Go ahead, please.
Yes, please, I've been following this case. The future of the mother is this marriage is already ended from the look of the thing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I think the mother, you know, not here, I am not there. We can only say, I will be telling the truth, I will be lying.
Yeah.
We are married. Okay, men, things can conquer things. You get themselves. We can even say a strong man to get some false evidence.
Yeah.
To prove that, okay, because maybe they feel they have men. What I'm saying in a sense, this marriage has been established, and she said, over 10 years. Look at she just go back and look at his salary. Leave this woman to live her life, let you take care of the better. That's good. She won't make it because they're not come together again like husband and wife. Let this woman be admitted with like administrating this one. Let him get back his salary. Take care of his better and this woman let you live her life. Some of the things he's saying there is wrong. The woman to some of the things she might be right.
Yeah.
So the truth is that this man should fix this woman. The man should fix her. For you to have married her and taken her in the house as a housewife, he will want her to be updated on that because he wants her to become to him everything she wants. He wouldn't want her to be free. For you to have expected her to be a housewife for over 10 years. You should settle her and let her live her normal life.
Thank you very much.
Contribution, ma.
All right, well
Thank you for
done.
the good job you are doing.
Thank you,
I
ma'am.
so appreciate your efforts. God will bless you, will give you more wisdom and settlement to
Amen.
tackle such things in the
Thank
future.
you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma.
Mr. Uche, Mr. Casmire, sorry.
Hello?
Yeah, you have said your own. Just like both of you have allegation. You heard when she said you have slept with her niece. Is that true?
Who is the niece? Let her put her on God and say, let the niece prove it.
And you say you have also equally slept with her friends.
Madam, when I registered her in the university, I used to go to that school, and a lot of girls were flocking around me. That's why until date, I have never, call all her friends. They come to the house.
Reduce the volume of your set. Who is speaking and where are you calling from? Mr. Uche, what Casmire, go ahead. Who is speaking and where are you calling from? Yes.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening. Who is speaking? Sorry? Favor from London. Go ahead. Please be brief.
Yeah. What I want to say in this case is that because I'm very good about this kind of thing. So thank you, Mr. Casmire. You see, we are all.
Hello.
She knows what she did. She knows what she did. But that's what to discuss there. What I want to tell you, please, just calm down and consider her as the one you used to love. If you know whatever you can do for her, please, for God's sake, just close your eyes, do it for her. Let her go, and you leave your
Mr. Casmire,
please. That's the only thing.
can you hear what they're saying?
From now to
Can you hear what this person said from London?
I want to say to you that just at the one you are, just put your eyes on that one thing. Settle habits. Let's do it for God.
It's all right. Mr. This person called from UK. I believe you are hearing what they're saying. That you should, for once, okay, that you have once loved her as a man you are, who is already settled in life. You should please help her by giving her whatever you want to give to her to go on with her life. You should please forget whatever she has done, and that is they call this person called from UK. Human rights defender and access to justice. Good afternoon.
Hello, ma'am.
Who is speaking and where are you calling from?
Tony from Akwa State, but I want to really appreciate you for what you're doing there.
Thank you. Please go ahead and be brief.
It's okay. I want to advise the young man. It is true that he does not have any business to do with the lady any longer.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to have her as a wife.
Yeah.
Let her forget about the issue of whether she went to borrow or not.
Yeah.
Let her just settle her and walk away.
Okay.
If he has to give the 1.2 million or 1.5 million, if it is in form of settlement, if it is in form of debt, let him just give it to her and walk away. That's where I think the two of them will be free.
Okay, Casmire should help her to settle the debt and walk away. Okay. You had yes, Mr. Casmire.
I will never give her 1 naira until she becomes. This is the money I work for. She can't threaten me to give her money.
It's not a threat. Hold on, sir.
Never.
Hold on. Human rights defender and access to justice. This is not a good afternoon. Who is speaking and where are you calling from?
I'm coming from Better State.
Go ahead and be brief, please.
Yes, I'm
Engineer
following the program, and from what I've seen so far,
Yeah.
the woman may have actually borrowed that money
Yeah.
and spend the money in the house.
Yeah.
She may not have given the money to the man to travel back,
Okay.
but she may have spent the money in the home.
Yeah.
Therefore, I want to strongly appeal to the man. I'm strongly appealing to him. If he can do it for God, he should give that money to the woman. And if he said that he's tired of the marriage and the marriage should be dissolved, then they should go ahead and dissolve the money. But for that money, the man should try his best to make sure he gives that money to that woman so that she can settle whoever that she's on.
Okay, thank you very much. Mr. Casmire should try to give her the money so that she can go ahead.
I have to go. All the money I've been sending to her, she has been squashing my money, sending money to men. So let her return all the money she has been sending to men. I will copy to you.
Okay, Mr. Casmire.
Then I can consider.
Just
So long she's threatening me, she's going to disgrace, even bringing me here for me to come online here. If I
please, the line to call, please, you
people
put.
are calling all over what it is. I'm telling you nothing but the truth. I don't fucking care whatever advice anybody gives. I'm telling you who I am. Because this woman has destroyed a lot of things in my life. I want to go around the live video. I am telling you what I'm going to do. If she talk to me in a very calm way, I am ready to give her money. Despite all she has done. But if she continues to threaten, she will take me to her shopping. This woman took my whatever I have to go. It's someone to talk.
Mr. Casmire.
I will. Yes, madam.
Okay, you have tried. Don't walk out of us. I know you want to have a program you want to go, but let's just leave your word. Even while you are doing your program, you are also somebody that faces known over there. So you have to do things in a more matured and responsible way. If the condition you are giving is for her to have to be calm and she have to be polite and to have to be humble, so as you can look into her request other than making request in a legal way or trying to castigate or tarnish your image or trying in any way as if, okay, she have the right to go and make demand of such money from any office. No problem, we'll accept that. I will talk to her and I will advise her maybe where she has failed, she has wronged, she can amend her way so that things can be resolved amicably. Because even now, there is still connection between you and her because of the child. So let's consider the fact that she is the mother of your child and she have erred, she have wronged you, and as a human being, we are always there to offend our fellow human being, including God that we are serving. So if we are being judged by the way we offend God or offend human being, none of us can be alive today. So please consider the past you have had with her, maybe the good things both of you have shared together, and for the fact that she's the mother of your child. If there's any communication or any regret whatsoever, that she have regretted her action, her past life, and she gives a better approach to you, please and please, in the name of God you are serving and the level God has placed you today, please consider her so that you can give her money to make refund of whatever she has collected. That is the word I want to leave with you. But subsequently, I will still talk with you. Please, sir. Thank you. All right. Human rights defender and access to justice. Good evening. Hello? Yeah, who is speaking and where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm calling from the UK. Please, Mr. Casmire, one thing you get to know. Sometimes women, I'm not supporting your wife for cheating on you. But sometimes women we push our women to do some certain things that women don't like along the line. You heard what your wife said now, that she came to India, that she came on you. But then you have to consider something. She's a human being for God's sake. She's a human being. I don't want to understand how we really confine. When she wants at your back to keep to speak with another man, even with your friend as a friend. Are you going to blame her for that? Please, just forgive from this about all this. If you know what you can do for this woman, just please, for God's sake, just do for her and let her go.
All right, thank you very much. Human rights defender and access to justice. Good evening. Hello?
Yeah, good evening, Father.
Who is speaking and where are you calling from? Please be brief.
Yes, this is a double. I'm calling for Sweden.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. What I want to say concerning to the issue is that I thank God when I called this whenever I speak anything, and I said not the woman talk her own, this her own, let me just say my view, which I talked to her before. Now again, the man has talked now. When the man don't talk now, we found out that even this woman was playing more than double game, which is not really fair as a marriage woman. Even when the woman was explaining to you, the woman never said that man was spending money taking care of them. So he was saying, since he returned back in 2017, the man left there, the man only say he's not interested anymore. Okay, now the man talk now, oh, it's true. She was crying. When she was expressed, she never cried. Now she knew really the first level. Now she was crying like all this group with that tear. So that people would not hold that tear within the space the man. When the man said, no, the man had a even tomorrow, the man is taking care of the daughter. Even now, when people are not saying the man should assist her, but the money she borrowed, we start consulting the man that he want to borrow money. Where is it done? It's not gone anywhere. Before she took that money, she would have known that actually she has to go and so pay that money. You know what? Even the not paying that money, after not paying that money, the man will still taking care of that their child. You know, I thank God that this woman came to the right thing. That because I know you people very well that they say you people are going to handle this with care. You understand? So my point here is that this woman should stop crying and she should go to church. It is the great thing. She needs deliverance. They should go and deliver her first of all because she come to her normal safety and she will know how to pay her money she borrow. But this very man, the father of the baby, is not have to still put in the bed to make sure to betray their child. That is my opinion.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your contribution. Madam Human rights defender and access to justice. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Reduce the volume of what you are watching, please. Where you are watching from.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you reduce the volume of where you are watching from, please?
Hello?
Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Vivian and I'm coming from the US. Looking at this program, first of all, I will not go ahead and blame the woman. I'm not saying what she's doing is right, but at the same time, I will not want to condemn her because she wears the shoes, she wears the pinky. But you see this man in question, I met him on Facebook. We have an encounter. The man, yes, this man, he makes hair. We have the company where they make hair in India. I'm going to tell you from my own woman will go about telling people all sorts of things. Like I met him and trying to invite me to India, telling me normally all sorts of things. He said nasty, he's a very rich man, he lies, he's cheap.
Are you friending the man?
Yes, the man. Yes.
No. Are you friending the man?
I can send you some of our chat.
Are you friending the man?
Friend, no. I am not friending him. That is what he goes about doing on
You say?
Facebook. I want to be a woman.
How can you be saying something when people are talking? Please, can hear you. I'll close my door. I can't sleep here because of you. Go ahead.
Yes, so the thing is, I'm not justifying this woman. But at the same time, this man calls himself a pastor. But what he does is he go online, he's writing, he humanize, he lies and he cover up. He's a very smart man. And he cover up his partner and better because he tries to invite me to India, telling me normally, he told me he has a child.
Okay.
So this man, I have personal, I can send you some of our chat. Like I was surprised when I saw this. I was like, this man, I can send you some of our chat. So he's a very nasty man.
Please, I would like to have that chat.
Social media.
I would like to have that chat. I would like to have that chat, please, because now that he is threatening to sue the woman with all his own sorts of infidelity and all these things that may lead woman to go into infidelity, which she's not justified to go into whatever the man has alleged her. But let people did not also see the man as if he's Mr. Saint.
So that is just the thing. The woman to the man, I think it's not the truth. Because if he can do that to me, and it's not about telling us of the way he messes with women and all that. So when it comes to women, it's like that. Like that.
Thank you very much. Human rights defender and access to justice. Good evening.
Hello? Yeah, good evening.
Who is speaking and where are you calling from?
My name is Jake. I'm calling from Abuja.
Please be brief. 1 second.
Please, I'm calling regarding the foundation of the whole issue. I want to know, even before the woman started cheating, what prompted her? One, I believe the woman did not just start cheating. Maybe the same as I started from the man. Maybe that was what pushed her outside.
Well, I have asked the man. I asked the man before now. I asked the man, and the woman is said, so I'm not the one to defend the woman when she started cheating. I asked the man, before you started denying your wife sex, what happened? He said he has caught the woman 2 times, which the woman did not respond yes or no. No, I did not stop you. Don't even say that. Don't even say that. You said everything. They asked you. You confirmed, yes, that the guy came to sleep in your house. When I asked the man, when do you start denying your wife sex? What happened? He said you were sleeping outside, that he caught you twice and he forgave you. And each time he think about that, each time, excuse me, don't interrupt me. Don't come and paint anybody here in this office. Stop that rubbish, please. The man said here that he has caught her twice and he forgave her. So each time he think about the past, that he killed his morale, his sex mode for her. And that was when he started. Each time he want to have sex with her, he has to drink before sleeping with her.
You know this, when the man faithful in India.
If a man is not faithful, that is not a guarantee that a woman should be sleeping around as a married woman. Does that justify her?
That's why a married woman should be sleeping. But the man is a minister of God. He should also have kept to the promise that said the dead should remain undefined.
If the only thing they took and number, please don't engage me in an argument. Number one, if this woman discovered that the husband is not faithful, what she will do, if she cannot manage the marriage, she will walk out of the marriage. She cannot be sleeping with people or bringing infidelity to her marriage. It's a curse upon her life, and it's a disgrace to womanhood and even to family. So that is not that is not even a justified reason for a woman to be cheating in her marriage. She should have walked out of the marriage if she cannot be comfortable with that. The two can play the game. What kind of game is that?
To return the bride so that woman can be free.
That's what he said. He said he's willing. They should go and return the dowry to his family. That he's not holding her.
All right.
Human rights defender and access to justice. Good evening. Hello?
Hello.
Who is speaking and where are you calling from?
Hello. Hello.
Human rights defender and access to justice. Good evening. Hello? Hello?
Good afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon. Who is speaking and where are you calling from?
My name is Ngozi. I'm calling from Lagos, sir.
Go ahead. Please be brief. 1 second, you are done with your contribution.
No problem, madam. I want to first of all thank you for the work you're doing. But there's something I want you to also look into, like you were correcting the last caller. Woman does not have any justification to be cheating in her marriage. Now, again, she has a child, a daughter for that matter. Where is her daughter all the while that she was doing all of this?
In the same house. In that house. I've asked her. I've asked her before. People should not be taking me back, please. I said you have 1 second to talk. Human rights defender and access to justice.
Hello. Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening. Who is speaking and where are you calling from?
Yeah, it's me again. I'm calling from Sweden. So I just want to show you some one or two words there. So the color that let's call is supposed to come.
Human rights defender and access to justice. Good evening. Yeah, who is speaking and where are you calling from?
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. Who is speaking and where are you calling from, please?
I'm calling from Nigeria. I'm calling respect of the Japanese that's what the
You are calling in respect of what?
The Japanese that's what
All right. My candid advice for you, we cannot take call anymore because we have to close. Take this. Hold it. Good evening, viewers. I want to appreciate everybody that have been connected to this program throughout today. Though there are so many obstructions, sorry about that. And thank you for the time you have given to us, your MB, your precious time you have used to join us in this case, and your meaningful contribution, your comments, your calls, and your word of encouragement. Thank you. I appreciate you all. And what I want to leave with us this evening is this. Please, if you are coming to this office to lay complaint against any person, be you man, woman, landlord, tenant, please be sure of what you are coming to complain, because I cannot take sides on anybody, irrespective of whom you are. Walk in here, lay your complaint, give us exact what you want to complain about. And please, don't feed us with any wrong information. Whatever you wanted from the person you are complaining against, don't twist your story. Tell us the truth. We can guide you. We can advise you legally. Rather than coming, you have a case of landlord and tenant, then it will result to a case of husband and wife. This is a case file which we are still going to change. Here, you can see it titled, this is a domestic violence and child neglect. This is a case file. And we're also answering because there are people that come to watch, to inspect, to go through records of cases that we have handled in the past, even the present ones. So in a situation like this, we cannot handle this kind of case that have nothing to do with domestic violence and child abuse. This is a man that you've not lived with for over 3 years. Where is the domestic violence? This is a man that have been sending money, that even to the recent 3 days ago, he sent money. Where is the child neglect? You can equally come to this office and complain and demand on how to go about compensation if you feel you have stayed with someone that have used you or that have wasted your precious time, and you want the person, your husband or whoever, or your wife, to compensate you for that. You will be guided on how to go about that. Rather than you coming to our office, see the hours you have wasted, whatever the time and everything. And at the end, the case turned not to be domestic violence, neither is it child neglect. We don't tolerate that here. And if you misinform us, if there is any misinformation, be sure that we can call the police for you. You'll be arrested from this office. So don't misinform. Don't give us any wrong information. Give us the right information. We'll look into it and see how best we can put our efforts and how we can help you out. I hate a situation where a complainant would automatically turn accused person, or people would just be putting call, doing this, doing that, whatever. You can see someone just called and attest to the character of the same Mr. Casmire. That is how he chatted with ladies, inviting them to Indians and all this and all that and whatever. This is somebody that have conversation between herself and Mr. Casmire. So this case, if she actually said, okay, I have been married to this man for 10 years or 11 years, and he just abandoned me and went ahead to marry another person, you can still claim damage. You can still claim compensation, time wasting. So you don't need to come, I want a domestic violence on the man you're not living with for how many years, and child neglect, and the man that they have been sending you money with records, with proof.
Oh, the one that
You can show a letter, no, because you were saying,
no, you said
I would not want.
Not the one. I didn't present it very well.
Yeah, if you had presented it, we will still handle it in another way. See that you don't need to kneel down.
I'm sorry.
Because it will turn the whole thing. We wouldn't have even bring all this thing. If we call him, he doesn't want to face police. Other people, there are people also that have their own evidence to prove against him. You are married to a man and the man deny you sex. You have right to sue the person.
I never wanted to bring up that.
Why would you bring it out? When the man is castigating you, bringing all manners of things to the public. Say that, please. Why will you marry somebody and you are denying the person? Why would you deny your husband's sex? Why would you deny your wife's sex for whatever misunderstanding that you're having between you and the person? You will lay a foundation. You know where you are going. You lay a wrong foundation. Then all of a sudden you say the house collapsed, and you know the foundation you lay is wrong. You cannot use 6 inches a block to lay a foundation that you set 9 inches block on. People have come out to started testifying against you, that you against the Mr. Casmire, how he's bringing women or whatever, inviting women to Indian and whatever. If you are sexually satisfied, and because you want to have affair with so many women, and you see your wife, okay, she has added weight or she's not, you begin to compare and contrast because your mind is somewhere, and you lose interest. You catch someone and you said, okay, this person should not be, you are not taking it, you are not eating, and you don't want another person to eat. If you don't want the marriage, end the marriage. Woman, sorry, I cannot go on. I see people that marry people out of pity. Since you like drinking before having affair with her? Why not keep drinking and be having affair with her since you guys are married? The issue now, you present the whatever wrongly.
Yes.
We would have approached him with the compensation. Let him come out and tell us, oh, I'm not going to compensate the woman I've kept for 10 years. Then we will follow it by law.
So please, I want to apologize to the girl and the woman.
Yeah, another thing now that I want to ask, I will only fight a fight for somebody that will tell me the truth. Just the same way this person that have this issue of car confided in me how many days ago. I am not a fool. I'm not a daft. And that is why I asked you. You deserve right to ask for compensation.
Seriously, not just
If that is what you are asking for, let us know.
I said I would not swear, but with God who created heaven and earth, he borrowed that money.
He borrowed the money.
I'm not asking for compensation. It was because of the money. That was why I came. And for him to remove the bride price. I never knew he was going to say all this silly thing. And I never wanted to expose, as in saying that he denied me. Said, you know, it's so embarrassing me telling people I'm begging my husband for sex.
It's your husband. There's nothing wrong with you beg your husband for sex. For a woman to beg her husband for sex, that shows that you are responsible. You don't want to go out.
Like this is the way I would kneel down and beg my husband for sex. I would kneel down, I would cry and beg my husband for sex.
Stop crying.
He never gave it to me. I never knew he was going to say all this. That's why I didn't bother saying that. Because it's so embarrassing. Ask the family. I have been complaining of my husband not touching me.
Because he's flirting.
Ask my family. Ask his own family. Let them bear me witness. Because of this same problem, my daddy is in coma for so many weeks. Struggling for his life, thinking about my condition, the debt I'm owing, and every other thing I've suffered. Over 20-something years, I've just wasted. My dad has been so down thinking about me. Why will I put an accusation for him that he collected money and he did not collect? I was thinking that as you're asking him, you'll be asking me to. That's why I didn't bother to retaliate in any of his, when he was saying those transfer that he said I do to men. In Songo where we stay, we don't have bank nearby. If I want to withdraw, I will have to make a transfer to them, just like the way I normally do transfer. I'll transfer to them, they will give me cash. And when he sees a man's name, he will say it's my boyfriend. He has bank manager that he's befriending now. That one is giving him details about my accounts. He has so many things.
I said, don't worry.
So many things. I never knew this is what the lie. This is the lie he's coming up with. If I've known, I would have exposed everything. I just want
viewers, I just want to let you people understand that we are still on this case. So this case is not ended yet. We are still on this case. I have politely talked to Mr. Casmire, which I'm going to talk to you off camera on what you can do or what you can. If it does not work out that way, Mr. Casmire have money. We don't have money, but God is only the God of justice that always stand and fight for the right of the just. It's in the Bible. If you borrowed him money, no matter the power he has or his money, God will make God will cause every system to go struck down until he refund the money back. And if you did not borrow him money, I don't want any talk again. If you did not borrow him any money and you want to claim money for whatever, the mercy of God, God will not even be behind anybody that want to take off this case. Literally. Are you with me? So if you have done that, you are the one that knows. I cannot judge you. I don't judge nobody. If you know you have started betraying the marriage vow before he started denying you sex, go back to God and go and confess your sin and ask God for forgiveness, not to man being. But if because he started flirting, seeing other women, he decided to be depriving you your rights as a woman, and for that reason that leads you to started going this and using that against you, God is not sleeping. Even in the Bible, there was a prostitute that they wanted to stone death, and Jesus asked people that want to stone in debt. Go, if any among you have not done this or commit is free of sin, the person should be the first person to throw stone on that woman. Before Jesus finished writing on the floor, on the ground, every other person disappeared. And let that case be your case. If you were the one that instigated that or initiated that issues or distrust in the marriage, go back to your God and ask for mercy and call him and beg him and plead with your husband and ask him to release to you what you can start up with your life. Are you with me? So don't try to waste your money, try to waste your energy, try to waste your time, try to waste your tears if you know you instigated that. But if you know you are not the one that instigated that and he is the one, there is no battle that is too big for God to fight. And that I strongly believe. I'm still going to get back to him. I'm still going to talk to him. Then go back to the house and do the right thing. Search your conscience. There is no wisdom that will make me know if you are the cause or if you started it before, as he said. It's only God that knows the truth and nobody else. You get me? So you have no reason to shed tears. And another advice I want to give to you, so that that girl child will not be taken from you. Whatever life you want to live now as a single mother, my candid advice is take that child away from any form of exposure with man. You like talking, you like interrupting, you like claiming rights. Taking your man friend to go and sleep in a house where that girl child is enough reason for one to take that child from you. He said it's not your boyfriend. If he's not listening to me, this woman, keep that story to yourself. I say so. Keep that story to yourself. I'm not asking you to say whether it's your man friend, not your man friend. Even your cousin, as this boy is standing here, then I can never be insane in life. And I have a daughter, and I ask him to go and be sleeping in room and parlor, a bedroom that my daughter should be sleeping. Then my nephew will come and be sleeping there, or my cousin with my daughter over what? Talk more of a man friend that have no blood relationship with you. Your friend in the school, you brought the person in. What impression are you giving? What are you trying to, what, hello? What training are you giving to the girl? A 9 years girl know her dad. And a man comes to that house to sleep. Are you telling the girl that this person is your uncle who is not her uncle? Are you telling the girl this person is your brother who is not the girl's brother, ma? So how will you, what do you think? What has come over you? There's not any justifiable reason for you to do that at all, please. Keep your relationship out of that girl. Don't expose that girl to danger, because before you know, your boyfriends will begin to abuse that girl sexually. And I just hope none have ever attempted touching her, taking advantage of you not being organized, or of the father not thinking or what would the future of this girl become, because he also is here and there also doing whatever that pleases him. I am not there, so I can also judge him by that too. So that is not a good lifestyle. Keep your whatever relationship you are having with opposite sex people outside your home, outside your child. Because who can equally sue you or even take the child from you, from your custody. Because we cannot watch you training a girl child in that manner. So any other thing you want to say as you go back home, allow today to go because today is 10th. Maybe by next week, put call across to him. Be polite, but go to your God and ask for forgiveness. Whether you, if it is now that even if you did it before or you did it after, for the fact that you are carrying his dowry on you, you will not have any reason to allow another man to see your nakedness. One, because of God. You have offended God by doing that. You have devalued your body, who is the temple of God. You have defiled it. So you first go to God and ask for forgiveness. For whatever prompted you to do that, go and ask God for forgiveness. Thereafter, you can beg him. If the marriage cannot work again, both of you can discuss a better way of a better upbringing for that innocent child. Do you get what I'm saying? Then whatever be your discussion with him, his response to him settling you and whatever money you borrow to him, you get back to us. Okay? All right, thank you very much. I cannot respond to your messages again because we've already run late of our closing time, and I still I believe by God's grace, the mercy and the grace of God will intervene in this matter for a better and peaceful resolution, because that is our utmost objective of opening this platform, not to destroy, not to scatter, but to build by His grace. Thank you very much and have a very good evening.